We've been waiting for a Henry Wu figure for a very, very long time. Everyone thought it wasn't going to happen, but it finally did. This figure was revealed during New York Comic Con, and it's still available on Mattel Creations. The set retails for $29.99. I actually got this figure about a week ago. It actually shipped the same day I ordered it, which is extremely rare for exclusives to ship out that fast. I'm very happy that it arrived literally within 2 days after I ordered it. Some people actually received it like 24 hours later. So pretty cool that Mattel was ready to ship these things out immediately after they went up for order. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description to Mattel Creations if you still want to pick this figure up for yourself. So the figure comes in this nice Jurassic Park box. We have this beautiful Jurassic Park logo on the front, Mattel Creations on the bottom, Jurassic Park 30th anniversary on the side, back, and other side. So let's just pop the bottom open and take a look at the packaging inside. And you know, Mattel always does a good job with these exclusive figures. The package is always really, really cool. It's the InGen laboratory doorway, and open up, we have Henry Wu with Mr. DNA, the baby velociraptor, the hatching table, and a couple accessories. Very, very well done packaging. And let's turn around the back and see what it says. Bingo Dino DNA. During the tour of the lab at Jurassic Park, head geneticist Dr. Henry Wu confirms that the controlling dinosaur chromosomes, there is no unauthorized breeding. However, the strategy to fill in the sequence holes with frog DNA seems to prove otherwise. So yeah, always like the little quotes on the back of these Hammond collection packaging. And here is everything out of the packaging, and this is a really cool set. I do like how the boxes, these exclusive figures come in, turn into mini dioramas. Yeah, they made a cardboard, and I would prefer some of the stuff be plastic, especially the hatchery table right here. It's made of cardboard, and let me just throw this out in the front right here. We did get an actual hatchery table. It's not movie accurate with the John Hammond San Diego Comic-Con release. It would have been nice if this was plastic, because obviously you can see right here the little hatchling raptor. If my camera wants to zoom in, there we go. It doesn't stay flat on the table. It'll roll right off. Have a little bit of post-attack to hold it in there. It'd be nice if it's like some kind of indentation to hold that egg in. But yeah, Henry Wu looks great. That is a nice BD Wong likeness. And then we also get Mr. DNA, which is a very welcome surprise in this set. But yeah, all around, really, really cool set. I like it. It's worth the $30 in my eyes. The packaging, it was pretty intricate. Just wish some parts of it were plastic, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. We got a Henry Wu figure, and we really can't complain. Now, you do get some lights and sounds right here. There's a button to press on the top.
It's really not that difficult. A DNA strand like me is a blueprint for building a living thing. It's a velociraptor. And now, we can make a baby dinosaur. There's no unauthorized breedings in Jurassic Park.
The speaker is a little bit loud sometimes.
Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA.
It comes out like a little garbled sometimes because it's so loud. But yeah, it's still cool to have these sound effects on here.
Perfect timer. A DNA strand like me is a blueprint for building a living thing. It's really not that difficult.
I think that's all the sound bites right there. So,
Dino DNA.
okay, settle down there, Mr. DNA. So yeah, really cool. Do like the sound bites. It's a little bit loud. Wish it was toned down a little bit because they do sound a little garbled. But yeah, still cool. Now let's take a look at Henry Wu. Like I said earlier, this is a nice BD Wong likeness. Some people aren't wild about the hair. The hair could be a little bit better, but I don't think it's really that bad. It's not as bad as some people are making it out to be. It could be painted a little bit better. You can see they've got some of the edges right here. But all around, pretty movie accurate. You even got his ID badge right on his chest right here. You even got some silver on the buttons. Nice little touch right there. And then he's all decked out in his white lab suit. You even got the ties around the ankles. Very, very cool figure. This has been a must. One of the most top requested figures so far in the line, and we finally have one. And I am quite happy with him. He does come with some accessories. The little clipboard right here is very cool. It's actually an entire hand. You can see the hand is actually cast in that translucent plastic that the clipboard's in. And I think that is a really cool touch. You know, you don't have to like fiddle with it to get it into the hand. Pretty, you know, ingenious for them to mold the clipboard to the hand like that. We also do get a pencil right here. It is its own separate accessory. Let's put Mr. Henry Wu down for 1 second and look at this pencil, which everyone is probably going to lose. It is a very small piece. Kind of would like to see that actually molded into a hand as well. It'd be much easier to lose. It's made out of very, very flexible material, so you have to kind of wiggle it into the hand to get it in there. And we do get some alternate hands. It sounds like I broke it. I did not break it. You can pop on a regular hand. Right here, his joints are very, very tight to get him in. So you do get an alternate hand to get rid of that clipboard hand, and you do have an open palm hand for his other gripping hand, which is his left hand. Man, it is very hard to fiddle with these figures on camera, so I apologize if I'm going all over the place. Let's just get that all nice and pegged in. There we go. Now we have his alternate hands on. And let's just go over articulation really quick. His head can rotate. It's on a ball joint, so you do get a little upwards and downward movement. Arms can swing out, rotate 360 degrees. You get just under 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Elbow can stand out straight. Wrist rotation and a hinge at the wrist. It does have that weird Hammond collection waist swivel, which I really don't like. It makes it very hard to turn the characters to the side. It just does not look natural, and you do get a little bit of an ab crunch on that joint. The new John Hammond, Dennis Nedry Hammond collection figures kind of fix that problem, but it's here on Henry Wu. Legs can do the full splits. We do have a new joint for the Hammond collection. John Hammond and Nedry had this. You do have this, you know, upper thigh rotation. Knees are double jointed. You get a nice bend at the knees and the feet. You do get some rotation and up and down movement. So the articulation on these little 3 3/4 inch figures is really, really well. And now let's take a look at Mr. DNA. He is a very cool addition to this set. It's nice to actually have this little cartoon character in our collection. He is made of a semi-flexible rubber material. He is very nicely painted. See his little cartoon eyes. His eyebrows are decked out in black. And he has the pink and orange and clear for his DNA change. He has his little yellow gloves, and he's on a little clear plastic base. Really, really neat little addition. And let's get the baby hatching Velociraptor. Let's take that poster tack off. This is another neat accessory. We did get the fully hatched baby raptor with the Hammond collection Alan Grant. And then we have it peeking through the egg right here. It has some paint apps on it. It has that peach coat with the yellow eyes, and it's inside the egg. It's a very, very small accessory, but it's nice to get these little bits and pieces to complete all those iconic scenes from Jurassic Park. And here it is with a couple other Hammond collection figures, Alan Grant and John Hammond. You can use this little diorama to recreate that scene. Like I said earlier, I wish there was some more plastic components to this diorama set. It'd be really cool to get a plastic hatchling table and the the robotic arm that turned the eggs. That I did really make the set feel complete. And I wouldn't care if they charged a few more bucks if they gave those extra accessories. The cardboard, is cool, but it really does not last, and you have to be very, very careful with it. But it's a really cool package, and I have to give it to Mattel. They're very creative with their exclusive packaging for these figures. So final thoughts on Henry Wu. He is a must-have to your Jurassic Park collection. He's been a very, very heavily requested figure from the community, and he's finally here. He's not perfect. Like I said, the hair could be a little bit better, but it's not bothering me as much as other people. But one thing I noticed with him all lined up like that, he is a lot shorter than the other figures. I don't know how tall Petey Wong is in real life, but just something to to point out. But it will, definitely don't sleep on this guy. It will remain to be seen if he's going to be a mass market release. Ray Arnold was exclusive a couple years ago. Eventually got a Hammond collection version of him. Gennaro was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive over a year ago, and he has been nowhere to be seen. I actually missed on the pre-order on that. Had to pay aftermarket prices on him. But the whole cast just looks really, really nice. All lined up together. And yes, we do have Muldoon. He is way over here with the Raptors and the workers, but as you can see, the Jurassic Park shelf is coming along very, very nicely, especially now with the inclusion of Henry Wu. I'd like to get, Dr. Harding figure, but Jurassic Park feels pretty much complete now in the Hammond collection regards. It's time for them to move on to Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. I would love to see more stuff from those two lines, and with definitely some more Jurassic, the 93 classic line. Just absolutely love that retro looking stuff. So yeah, highly recommended figure. Definitely pick up Henry Wu. The link is down below in the description if you want to order one from Mattel Creations. So that will do it for the review. As always, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, show your support by hitting that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys for the next one.